Man, we're in the draft.
We
Starts
are
with
in
Winterfell.
we are in the draft. So welcome everyone to the TI7 Open Qualifiers North America. I am Grand Vandalier or GV, and I'm joined by Celine today.
That's me. Hello.
Here's you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good, good.
Watch some
Look,
Dota.
we got the Starks of Winterfell. That's amazing. I mean, this is a fantastic team that we decided to start off by picking. So I'm really happy all of a sudden. Game of Thrones, all good.
After seeing the team member, probably the best ever.
So the one thing I remember watching the Open Qualifiers last year, and one of the best things is that you just get these really ridiculous strats sometimes. You get the people who are sticking to the meta, which we got right here, but I saw 5 carries, I saw CM carry mid. Oh, it was insane. And then
We got a disruptor.
we open up with a disruptor pick. So banned so far Bristleback and Veno. I think anybody who's been in the pro scene recently has been able to see that these two particular picks have been, I think, have been destroying pubs lately as well. The Bristleback especially being used to great effectiveness. And Radiant banging out the Slug and the Omni as well.
Still leaves a lot of good first picks though for the enemy team here.
Yeah, it does. I mean, you don't really show what you're going with a disruptor as well. I mean, you got the catch potential.
Ogre Magi. Interesting.
So it looks like both of the teams just locking in their aggressive support so far. I mean, what does Ogre have? Like 7 armor, 2.5 base HP regen.
Yeah, he's very good early game.
Just like,
almost
yeah.
impossible to kill.
So both teams not giving away too much at the minute. Not really much more to say. I mean, the next few picks are definitely going to decide it. It's very interesting seeing the Omni Knight banned out this early, though.
Yeah, it's a surprisingly annoying pick to deal with.
It is, but is it like a hero you would say that a lot of people are prepared to use in their lineups?
I would say no, not in professional play. Oh, another support pick.
Yeah.
So I guess just keep the course until last.
I think the Lion is I don't think he's picked up overly that much in professional play these days.
No, he's not.
Doesn't really come online until he gets that Blink Dagger or some form of mobility. But as you said, both teams just picking up their supports in the early stage. I mean, these are best of 1 matches. You don't want to give away what you're doing at the start. So you're going for your very safe picks. Your lane control, your roamers.
Let's say the Ogre Magi line is quite adventurous. Like you said, you don't see Ogre, and Lion as well is quite a rare pick. Oh, Pug. Well.
Just don't decrep yourself against the Lion Ogre Magi team. But I mean, this immediately just opens up to me that this is going to be a pushing lineup. Surely, I mean, you don't pick Pugnets. I mean, the ward is, I mean, really nice, of course, but I don't know. Like, this is a really early pickup for a Pugner. Such a fragile little hero as well.
So they banned PA and Huskar. So that's core bans coming out.
Do you think they banned
Necrophos?
Do you think they banned Huskar because of the Pugner decrep and the life break combo? That is how you get to TI. You just one-shot people like in pubs. The old shotgun Huskar. Yeah, the Necro ban. I mean, it's another one of those combos that goes well with the Pugner decrep into a Necro ulti. You can kill someone like 70% health or something ridiculous with that sort of setup.
Yeah, they would have a lot of ethereal situations going on there.
Quite a few different bans from both sides. Like, it looks like the Dire at this moment of time banning out the PA, the Viper, those single target. We're going to go on someone, destroy them, especially Viper winning the lane. So
yeah, and generally quite solid picks being banned by the Dire. Radiant's bans are a bit more out there, I'd say.
Yeah, like I don't really see. I mean, Viper's starting to make a bit of a resurgence. People are starting to showcase, you know what, this hero, he's not really been touched.
Viper can be very solid.
He can be really good, but you just don't see many people picking him up, and he's not like a flashy mid hero.
Oh, a Clockwork.
Oh, love myself a bit of the old clock. Very good. So, Lion Ogre Magi roaming, supports in the lane. Clockwork gonna be the off lane, so it's not revealing still too much, but the Clockwork is a fantastic pick against the Pugner. The Pugner can easily get caught out of position, does not want to be trapped in those cogs with that battery assault going on at the same time, and Clockwork doesn't really give a damn about the ward. His spells don't cost too much mana, so...
No, not at all. I think Pugner's not really a huge deal versus Clockwork. You can do just fine versus that.
I think there's actually a lot of pressure on the Pugna this game. Like, I would not want to decrep one of my allies to try and save them just to get bing, bing, ding, ding, dings and finger of
No,
death.
it seems like an aggressive decrep game.
This is going to be we want to push, we want to try and get kills, but I'm trying to think, I mean, Lena...
I wonder if it could be a core Pugna here.
Yeah, I think it's got to be a core, definitely. Mid, I don't really know. Like I said, it's too early. I mean, we don't know the teams. We don't know what they draft. Like, they could have practiced Pugna a billion times. They might just think, you know what, we kind of like the look of the little fell skeleton today. Let's play him. So you just don't know what's going to happen with these picks and these teams. That's why I said it's why it's really good to watch the open qualifiers. You get some really good stuff come out. I mean, of course, a lot of it is inspired by the professional scene as well, but it is quite fun because you do see some little gimmicks, some little strategies come up. Some real pub destroying combos.
I think it'd work.
It could exactly, and I think what Virtus Pro showed us at the summit recently, just how viable a lot of the heroes are. So they went.
Everything's viable, just very situational.
Yeah, they went with this. They didn't pick the same hero twice up until the.
Ooh.
He's sort of disappeared from the scene for a while. Yeah, that's it. Apart from the last match of the grand final, he sort of disappeared. So. I personally love the Centaur, and I don't really know why he fell out of favor. I mean, his Aghanim's ulti, the damage reduction got nerfed from 60% down to 50%, but I don't see that as that much of a sweeping nerf.
It's not. That said, getting the Ags on him can be a bit iffy, considering you also do want a Blink Dagger.
I think the Starks...
or Blade Mail.
I think the Starks just lacked stuns. They've got no hard shutdown apart from the Centaur now, and they've got Ogre, Line, Clockwork, and now the Sven. So that is...
Yeah, Radiant's got the whole... Like, everyone has a disable there.
Yeah, everybody has a disable. So it's going to be that we're going to jump on someone with the Lion or the Clockwork, stun. The other one's going to follow up. In comes the Ogre. In comes the Sven, just destroying one or maybe even two people before that even kicks off.
Razor.
And just an immediate pick to the Sven. If you could shut down the Sven for at least a couple of seconds, let the Razor drain his damage. Nothing. I'm interested in how
this versus Clockwork, because if he goes on you, then he's
it's
basically 0 damage. But
I'm going to be interested to see how they lane this. I think that the Radiance team is a very standard-looking draft. The Dire Razor mid, Centaur off lane. It's got to be the Pugna mid, like you said.
They could run Razor or Pugna mid.
Yeah.
It's really up in the air, but Razor is more likely to go safe lane, I'd say.
Yeah,
it's whether they pick another mid laner here now or something else.
I don't think they can go an aggressive.
They banned OD, so they banned a mid laner. And then Trollban comes out from the Radiant.
I'm just trying to think. So you could go. I was thinking, could you go in a Razor aggressive tri-lane against the Sven? But I just don't think you're going to win that due to the
not with a
large
amount.
Yeah, the stable.
It's an Invoker.
So it is a support Pugna. Okay, so mid Invoker. So that's why they banned out the OD. I was thinking OD doesn't match up well against Razor, so I would have thought, well, if you want to put an OD against our Razor, then yeah, fine, we'll take it on. But no, that's why they banned it out. Obviously, want the mid lane superiority.
Well, that's it. This could. I doubt they'll have it because, I mean, Radiant are still open to pick whatever they want, and they have tons of gank ability. Like Lion can roll mid, Ogre Magi can, and Clockwork once he hits 6 is everywhere. So it's gonna be a rough mid lane for Invoker, I think, if they decide to be roamy.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably prioritize on shutting down that Invoker mid. You've definitely got the roam potential. You can leave the Sven alone in the lane. He's not really going to die with a Warcry. Strength hero naturally quite tanky. Clockwork very similar as well. I think for the Starks, they need a few levels. Like this Pugna and this Disruptor is not going to be doing much until Disruptor not to level 3. I think Pugna. I don't really see the Pugna pick as a support. I think I'm struggling to see how it's going to work. I mean,
it might be like some odd roaming.
Yeah, I mean the Decrep is obviously very good against the Sven, but it's not so good against the other 3 heroes. So I don't know. It's obviously going to be the mid hero for the Radiant now. They are taking their time with this last one. What left is there to go against the Invoker? Could you do a Puck? Not too bad against the Puck against the Centaur. It's quite nice.
Yeah, the only thing he's not really happy against here is Disruptor.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But even then, you could deal with that.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Yours is always a normally it's not an auto pickup item on Puck, but it's certainly one that you could go for.
Yeah, you're gonna want it versus this
I'm
anyway.
trying to think. Is there any other mids that could do?
Oh, Death Prophet.
Okay, so I mean, it's. I think their team fight is. I think both teams' team fight is really good actually. It's a bit strange. It's going to be like an aggressive Sven though, because if a Death Prophet, I guess she's a pretty good against Razor. I mean, I don't know. Who do you sort of favour at this moment of time? SiGiL or the Starks of Winterfell?
Honestly, I hate to say it, but I think I favor the Radiant with the draft
Yeah,
here.
I think I'm going to agree with you, but you never know. It could come down to the laning. I think the laning stage looks better for the Radiant. Going into the late game,
honestly, I think if the Radiant play it right, they have it. But that said, it could be one of those things where the Starks have picked this because they're really, really comfortable with it. And
yeah.
so even though it looks odd to us, it might come into play really well. We'll have to see, I suppose.
And here it comes. This is the real thing now. Who has the best tower? That is the real contest after all.
Clearly how the game is decided.
Who gives the most money to our Lord Gaben?
Wow. Not looking so good for the Dire, is it?
Whoa, Musha the carry. It's alright, Dire Tower.
Nah.
At least you got something, you know. It's all fine.
There's no beam.
It doesn't have no beam.
Here we go. In game.
Prepare for battle.
Okay, let's check this out. So we have got. Looks like he's going straight away up top. There we go. Here comes the all chatting out straight away. Why not? Okay. Yeah, I mean this is going to be expected when it comes to. This is going to be expected when it comes to this. The qualifiers have just started. Everyone's going to be in a hype mood. I mean, the ogre, the Radiant side comes out of the old chat. It's a disaster. I think it's going to be a good game. Surprisingly, no team really sets up with no aggressive wards, no TPs, no smokes immediate into the jungle.
No, I think if anyone was going to go for a level 1 fight here, it would be Radiant. Dire just doesn't have the combinations at all. They have a stun from Centaur and potentially a barrier or glimpse from Disruptor, but that's pretty much it. Invoker doesn't do anything really, and neither does Razor. Invoker's been pulled 2 tangos, and he's got a null talisman start, so he's going to have decent damage. He's also going first point exhort, so it's going to be an exhort invoker as per usual.
No sort of aggressive jungling shenanigans there. I think both teams actually do match up quite well. I mean, yeah, the Radiant definitely have more stuns, but you do not want to go into a Centaur stun, feed Razor like 70, 80 damage, or however much you can steal at level 1. I think it's about 70, and then just let him get first blood before clicks.
That's true. So and they also have good pick-off potential. Like with the Sunstrike on your team, you always have to be on lookout.
So the Pugna's hanging out in mid at this moment of time. I don't know if he's going to... Yeah, he's been noticed by the Death Prophet. He's looping back round.
Probably just to secure the Invoker in an easy early start so he gets to build up his exhort damage, I'm guessing. Yeah. Ogre's there too, though.
We got a good old Royal Rumble in mid, as it were. It's a disaster indeed.
Oh! 4 mid at this one.
It's a little bit of a...
harass damage.
It's actually 3 in mid, that is. The Disruptor's roaming around here as well, so they want to get this Invoker off to a very good start in this mid lane.
Putting a lot of emphasis on them there. Let's have a look at the last hits. Invoker's doing well so far.
Invoker's up there in the match with the 6 compared to the Sven's 4 and the Death Prophet's 3. The Centaur's actually getting completely zoned out by bottom. The line is right-clicking him out, forces the Disruptor down to here.
Yeah.
That's the Ogre's actually chasing down the Pugna. But it's like we said at the start, Ogre's probably... I think... Is he the best level 1 combatant now? Maybe Bane? I think it's still...
Not necessarily the best. Bane or Shaman are probably up there, but as a solo combatant, yeah, Ogre is a tough one to deal with.
Yeah. For some reason,
How's
my
the off lane looking? Or top lane?
oh wait, now it's working. 2 seconds. It's just, it was a bit strange. Oh, wait, now it's working again. So, I think it's... For some reason, it won't let me select certain heroes. It's a bit peculiar as well. Yeah, it's just auto-selecting for some reason. So, I think I'll probably check it. I think I'll probably check it. Yeah, maybe not. It's something I have to look into.
Oh, look at me. We got a Pugnet.
I mean, that Pugnus level 1 damage is
some good damage on it.
absolutely absurd. Was it
Yeah.
4 int growth, is it now, on the little nether skeleton?
Yeah. And he 4.5 per level actually, and he's got 57 damage on him. So
Force the lane back. I mean,
that
this
profits
Evoker's having a
a lot
very
of
good
damage.
start to the game.
Yeah.
Like you said, the exhaust, all that extra damage, the lane pressure is just doing him absolute wonders.
Yeah, they're probably just trying. Yeah, he's gonna go for the Midas. So heading straight for it. He's doing quite well so far. 18 last hits. And sitting on 17 though. So bottom lane's going well for the radio.
Okay. That's it. I'm gonna quickly check my settings. You keep on talking for a second. I need to figure
Yeah.
out what the hell is going on with my
So
lovely
Clockwork's
actions.
being harassed up top, and he's up the south. There's 3 up top from the Dire right now. There's Pugna, Razor, and Disruptor. Looks like they want to go in. Yep. But here's the fight.
The Razor. Oh, the Clockwork's getting out.
Top cogs.
Does he have
He's
a
gotten
Does he
out,
have a
but Razor
glimpse?
got a fair amount of damage.
He does not have a glimpse.
No, he wouldn't have the range anyway. It's too far. And Clockwork and Disruptor are still both up to Disruptor's supposed to. Death Prophet's got her bottom lane, so she's gonna put that in the lane. Pushed out.
It's gonna be more. The arcane. I mean, a really good route for Death Prophet. She's probably one of the heroes who loves to just spam his abilities in the lane, but the Evoker's going bottom to grab it instead.
He's losing a lot of last hits for this, though. A lot of last hits and experience that he needs for that Midas. For an Arcane Trap argue is probably not worth it for him. Because it's not really going to do much for you unless you're going to throw out a Sunstrike. And Ogre Magi is mid now. Place down a ward, but there's a sentry right there. So Invoker will get rid of that as soon as he pushes out.
I really wish I could click other heroes, but so far my game seems to be fascinated with Lion. So, it's just, can't see the items, it's just the Lion. You know, that's exactly what...
Lion's actually got the classic ranged orb of venom.
Right.
Interesting.
3%? 3%
Well, I mean,
slow.
hey,
4.
I'm not gonna say anything. It's something.
Get that
never know what's
quite a
gonna be
lot.
the
Get
difference.
that quite a lot in pubs actually. I think it's just because the dot itself can be quite nice. What is it? 5 damage a second for 3 seconds. So that is 15 damage, and it can be lethal now. So it's quite nice. If you only hit for
You
50,
can roll it straight into that Iascati later in the game.
So we had a Pugna running gunning it towards the mid once again, but not gonna find
Yeah, they're
anything
not gonna
quite
get
yet.
anything there.
No, not
It's
yet.
an uphill fight, and the RNG was not with them. You have to trigger Cold Snap, or you're not getting anything there.
I
Let's have a look at the
spectate. Let's have a
levels.
look. Is there anything I can do about this? This is really aggravating me now.
Death Prophet's level 6 already. Is it worth a reconnect, maybe?
Yeah, quite possibly. Because yeah, I'm gonna quickly disconnect and reconnect.
Okay.
So there we go. Disconnected. Front screen. Reconnect.
Oh, there's a smoke on Disruptor. He's going mid now. I don't think that's too close to tower. He pops a smoke, so not gonna get anything there. So Death Prophet's pretty safe in this mid.
Okay, reconnecting. Let's see. Come on.
Death Prophet goes to level 6. Ogre Magic is still level 2. What's he getting to? He's wandering around. He's got boots and 2 tangos, and that's it.
Okay, am I good? Am I good?
Oh, he's level 3 there. Gets a bounty rune. How's it going?
Doesn't do much better. For some reason, it is just solely isolated on the Lion. And I don't know, it just seems to flick at random.
It's a bit unfortunate.
It is a bit unfortunate, but like I said, we'll have to sort this out between the game. Just have to make do with the best what we got at this moment in time. curses.
I'll have a quick look up for that.
There's the gun on the mid, action on the Invoker. Ignite comes out and the stun, but out comes the Meteor. It's going to force him back. Their Prophet is chasing though. She's got the Siphon on him.
Going down.
He's
No.
out.
She blows the ultimate and could they?
Backs
no, there's
off.
a lot of TP reactions.
They're going for
here.
the Ogre, but is that? Are they going to kill him? Is
I
that
don't
the
think
pick you
they
want?
can.
The
no,
Sunstrike.
No,
He's
not
invoked it.
No, it's not even close. He's on 200 or like 300 health. Invoker also does not have the mana. Will Wait, or Dire could use a shrine here. It doesn't look like they're... Okay, yeah, they're gonna gather up and use the top shrine, it looks like.
It's gonna be a little bit
ulti
time.
has been used here, so they might try to get a push out, but it's gonna end now, so they've kind of just wasted that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they were going to waste a lot of time going for that shrine then. Oh, they smoke on top of the shrine. They know the Death Prophet is down. They got a ward watching all of this. This could be bad if they're coming from the back. They're coming in from the back. Here they come. The visibility's been popped.
They're
Good
going
on
for
the
the
Ogre
Ogre
first.
Magi, which is a bit
Swap there.
brave.
Swap it
They're
over.
gonna get the Liner, I think. Yeah,
Line's
Line's
gone.
down. That's first blood for the Razor.
That's the first blood. And the Death Prophet goes back in. What happened there? She's gonna get
misclick or something.
one more hit and she's
She's
gonna
got
go
the
down.
Siphon on Razor.
But no, the tower. No, not quite. And the clockwork. And he gets sent back.
Oh, he's getting squished
Back to the top lane. There you go. Okay, so a lot of chaotic action for that fight, and it results in the first blood. I mean, the first blood's always good, but a lot of ultimates pop there. About, what was that, like 7, 8 people in the mid, 1 kill.
Yeah.
A lot of
I
action.
mean, it's about a 500 gold swing towards for the Dire there, sorry. Which is a good deal. I mean, they had to react with a couple of TPs, but other than that, it was a good trade for them. They took their fight with the Death Prophet ulti was down, which is a good move.
I think the one thing that's going really well for the Radiant so far is this Sven is just getting complete free farm.
Sven is completely fine with this Centaur. He's having no issue whatsoever.
62 last hits, 24 denies.
Centaur is just hit with a 6.
But then again, there's been no pressure down there. They've been focusing
this
solely
might
on
down
the mid.
here now. Could they get on
The first stun
Centaur?
comes out. Oh, it comes.
Sven's ulted.
God strength.
There's a second stun.
And he's gone.
He's dead.
He's actually
He
gone.
came too close, and there you go.
That
The bottom's
mask,
going really well for
the
this
mask of madness coming out on that Sven. Just the amount of damage he pumps out. And keep my God strength now just passively increase 12 extra strength on top of the 80% bonus damage. It's really nice.
one.
And they take it down.
Very good.
Mask of madness pop, going
so-
for the bottom tower, pushing faster than a Death Prophet with the ulti. Maybe.
That said, they're Dire trying to counter push top. It's going a bit slower for them as it's 2 supports and Razor. But
I would love to see what this Centaur is building, but that's just not going to allow me to. That'd be great.
there's a sad trombone.
It seems that the Radiant are also happy with their start so far. They put a lot of effort in mid, and they haven't overly won that much. I mean, Invoker, yeah, he's got about 15 extra last hits, but apart from that, it's not.
He's got his Midas, but he needs another item or two before he starts to actually participate in Rush Cycle strikes, which is good.
Pugnus rotating back onto the mid once again. Pops down the Nether Ward, but I think Death Prophet. No.
No, she's not gonna kill him, but she can get the Nether Ward.
Did she lose the vision on him then? Because with a Siphon,
but it wasn't.
phase boot.
She probably saw him, but I don't think she could have chased safely. Like Invoker would have rotated, and so would have Disruptor. I'm guessing. So yeah, you got level 4.
Oh, the hook shot up top by the Clockwork.
Hook-shotting in.
Trying to track down that Pug. No, he doesn't have
He
the
doesn't
mana
have
for a
Battery
Cogs.
Assault, though.
They
Yeah,
back
that's
off.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, wrong side, but they could have gone the Disruptor.
No one
And he's
can come in
down.
to help him there because everyone's low. Razor salving now, so
What a very peculiar Nether Ward placement. That could have been hidden in the trees. That's
Well-
going to be a casual 20 gold.
oh,
Oh, Death Prophet
And,
pops the ulti. They're going in,
Death Prophet ulti.
but the
Can
Razor's
the
going
line
to.
get in range?
Nah.
Oh no.
The Razor's out. ETP's out just in time.
Oh I've just received a message saying there's no video of the game, which is slightly worrying.
That's very worrying.
It's like a radio show here. Well,
It seems that all the shortcuts are failing at this moment in time, which is pretty awful. Sunshine out top is not going to get anything done.
Okay, so Pugna's gone mid with Invoker. Invoker is level 9, so he's keeping up with the Death Prophet in levels, but ideally he wouldn't be getting ahead. Gets his Midas out. Oh, I hear Sven ultimate. Oh, he's farming a huge Ancient stack. That's lovely.
Gets all of it. He's going for a Yasha. Looks like he's going for the combat Sanjin Yasha build.
Next game.
That's fine. It's fixed. It's fixed.
Okay, cool. So Sven restricted large Ancient stack with his ultimate. He's got a Yasha, yeah.
Level is absolutely insane at this moment of time. Level 10, same as the Invoker. But this Sven is having like the ideal.
Are sitting at level 4 though.
This is a game of the gods.
Lion's actually. It looks like it. Lion's hit level 6 now. So that's a potential gank. I'm saying Invoker for that. Oh, good cogs in mid from Clockwork. Sunstrike's coming in. And yeah, they got the Clockwork.
Pugna's gone.
Sorry, they got the Pugna.
They're not going to get the return kill over on the Clockwork. He gets out just in time.
Bit of drain damage, but that's it. Sven is Mask of Madnessing the wave bottom. I think they need to get levels on the supports for the Dire here, sorry, because they need the Disruptor ultimate for these fights. And Pugna is just generally needs more damage for his Nether Blast, as well as his Life Drain. Still hitting the sound effects hard.
For all those out there, we're going to try and fix all the problems with the stream in between. Seems that some of the key bindings aren't quite working. Still, this is match 1. Plenty more to come after this. Match 1 of 1,024. There's not that many for America, but you know what I mean. Sentinel's starting to pick up a little bit at the bottom. Looks like he's debating
a little bit more space now.
Debating whether to go for that Herd or Herd Vanguard going to the Crimson, but it looks like he's going to settle on the Blink Dagger instead. I think he recognizes that
Blink Dagger
he needs the initiation for his team. They actually have no jump at all. The best they have at the minute is a send back by Disruptor, but if no one's out of place, then you're not going to get any catches with it.
And Disruptor is also, what level is he now? He's currently level 5, so he only has, well, he has 3 levels in Glimpse. It's not too bad.
No. Getting to that point where I think we can start going over towards the old net worth, and my god, the Sven is just leaps and bounds above everyone else at this moment in time.
Oh wow, yeah.
Nearly doubling up the opposition safe lane on the Razor, so it's actually really scary at this moment in time.
Invoker getting his 125 health talent. Invoker is also, he's going straight in for the Aghanims. He's not going any mobility or defense in between, which it's a little greedy, but if he can pull it off, then it will make him a lot more viable in these fights. That said, he'll have a hard time surviving until then.
I think if a lot of Invokers tend to do this these days, is they feel that I guess with all the buffs to how strength works, and especially the talents, he feels that you can get enough tankiness from the health talent, the strength given a little bit more. But yeah, you're right, he's halfway to that Ags already. In fact, he's more than that. He's nearly 3/4. He's nearly got enough for a Staff of Wizardry. 250
Very
gold
possible.
now.
It's just a bit dangerous.
The Dire is sort of wandering like a bit like lost sheep at the minute. There's 3 of them hanging around down bot. It looks like they're trying to push out the lane, just right-clicking the wave, trying to push it down. The Radiant's also gathering in mid as well.
Jungle. So Invoker's only 900 gold off his Aghanims, actually, so he's doing quite well there. I hear another Sven ultimate for Ancients.
I think he's the
that stack is gone. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it's gone.
And that's another giant leap in his net worth. He's at 8.4k now.
Clockwork up top with the smoke, catching Invoker out in the jungle. They find him, he's not got any mana.
Ooh,
the drain.
No, this is not good.
And he's gone.
And that's a reset, so that's another 1,000 gold he needs now for the Ags.
Oh, indeed. He did manage to buy out before, quickly bought the
he had his
Blade of Alacrity. I don't think that's probably the piece he wanted, but he probably just spamming that quick buy to see if he could do anything.
He'd bought them up a little bit before, so he's okay. It's just now he has to. He had about a couple hundred gold that he lost there. Oh, and the Lion goes down bottom to a 3-man gank from Pugna, Disruptor, and Razor, and they're gonna get the tower as well here. There's a glyph coming out from the Radiant, but it's not gonna hold it for long.
I just don't see what the Starks are gonna do. I mean, it's only 4k, it's not that much as 16 minutes, but this Sven is becoming a huge problem really quickly. And the Pugna, I've not seen enough from it to be entirely convinced by this pick. It was a very early pickup by the Dire as well.
The Pugna's kind of just tagging along with the Disruptor. He's not doing anything massive by himself, so it's a bit hard to see his solo impact. And you're right, they're not actually dealing with the Sven. He's just wandering around free farming.
I find the Pugna build a bit strange as well, so I thought as a support Pugna, he might go for... I don't know, he's got a lot of magic damage on the team, maybe more Decrep, maybe more of the Nether Ward itself, but he maxed out the Q, but yeah, they're not pushing with it.
Yeah, it's an interesting strategy.
They got 2 towers? Sure. I think they've got 2 towers. So I guess they got 2 towers, so...
They're doing fine, but they're trading with pretty much 1 for 1. Actually, they're 1 tower down, so...
Also forgot the Ogre synergy with the Sven as well. This Sven is just not going to fall off at any point.
Oh yeah, the Bloodlust is going to be very good.
So...
and they're going for a tier 2 with Death Prophet Ultimate bottom.
Yeah. And the Dire are just not in a position to contest this. They're popping on their abilities, Bloodlust. I think they could keep going. No, they're not going to keep going. They're going to move to the side. They can see the rotation by the Centaur.
Out of position here. He might get
and the hook shot, he gets caught.
He's caught. He's used his ultimate, but he's getting cogged, and now he's going to get stunned. Oh, they've stacked their stuns here a little bit.
Here comes
and finally, a Disruptor ultimate comes out, but it does nothing.
Absolutely nothing. I actually thought that it was meant to be hitting the Dire. It didn't seem to do any damage to the Radiant. Like, absolutely none, and they're both dead.
It was... Disruptor's had a really rough game for levels.
Oh, Razor
just now got this first ult.
Does the line have any mobility? He doesn't. He's going to get away. That nice little movement speed manages to get him across the safety, but...
Lion looks like going for a Glimmer Cape. Oh, I hear a Sunstrike. Nothing.
Fight recap. About 1,000 experience in favor of the Radiant, and about 800 gold, so... pretty good.
Back to farming ancients.
But it's just more and more advantage. They're getting map objectives. They're just doing. They're splitting the map.
Getting kills and map objectives and losing nothing for it.
If you look as well, the Radiant have also got some really nice vision in the Dire jungle. They can see all of the movements by the cores moving around, trying to get all this farm. Disruptor is getting some cheeky little dewarding off to the side, so they're just going to maintain some vision advantage in their East jungle. But at the minute, I think they're feeling
he's level 6 and doesn't have mana boots, so he's having a bad time for it.
Playing the hard support. I mean, 900 net worth. Pugna's got a surprising amount of farm, but not too much.
No, I'm not entirely sure about that. Yeah, you're right. The build's a bit strange there. Invoker's got his Ags now, and he's going for Boots of Travel next. That's interesting.
Just the mobility. I think they could be resorting to a split push, perhaps. I mean, when you've got a Death Prophet and you've got all this pick off, you probably, you want to... At least not yet. I mean, the Clockwork and one other, they can find kills, but they generally... Oh,
they've smoked up in mid.
Who did they leave out? They left out the Disruptor, so he's just going to run along and maybe the bait. Jebaited, here it comes.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it.
Radiant do have vision. Double wards.
Yeah, they're going to go for it, I think.
Oh, the Disruptor's been seen. Here comes the Ogre.
Do they know it's
God strength by the Sven.
He knows it's bait.
A double stun. And just like that, 2 completely eviscerated. The Invoker gets away for now. The Razor's standing here trying to fight.
Razor's actually doing some good work, but he's going down.
He gets the Lion. It's not much. The Disruptor's getting chased, and that Sven is just chopping them up to pieces. Invoker TP's out.
That was grim.
The emotes of joy coming out from the Lion. I think they know they're off to a... They've got a pretty good chance in this game right now. I think it's definitely their game to throw. Yeah,
their percentages aren't great here. That was a very good call by the Sun. He ulted, but he didn't go on the Disruptor bait. He jumped right into the middle of them, and then he got a 2-man stun, and Lion got a 3-man Earth Spike, which was straight through where they needed it to be.
Aggressive.
It was just over. It was just over at that point. Invoker's trying to get some ass up, but he might die for this.
The Sven lost all his mana. He doesn't have a follow-up. They're actually going on the Sven. They're not doing that bad. The Sven dropped about a quarter health.
Staffed, but he's low.
The Ogre's gone. That's going to be the sacrificial lamb. Centaur's chasing as well.
He's got his Blink Dagger now. Sunstrike.
Oh, they nearly spotted. I think they saw him with that Sunstrike. They do. I think they're going to get that Sven.
Can they get vision for a...
They've got him.
Yeah.
And he's going to get... How much is going to be worth? Oh, he's still alive? No, he's dead.
500 gold for Invoker there. 550.
Not a lot bad little trade. Maybe they can get some map work done. Tier 1 tower up top.
They might get that tier 1, yeah.
Yeah, they could get it. Or 5 of them up here. At least they're getting some sort of vision, some map control back into this as well.
Yeah, that was a very good fight for them, considering I was a bit iffy about the engage from the Invoker, but they couldn't punish it, and
Yeah,
the EMP worked beautifully.
It did, and the
EMP versus this team is actually insanely good, because most of them have quite a small mana pool. Like Sven, Clockwork, Ogre Magi, even Lion.
You're resting all of your hopes on this Invoker at this point, I think. The Raze is just nowhere near at a point where you could even think about contesting the Sven. He definitely can't contest the Death Prophet one-on-one either. The Raze is just...
He's got a Dragon Lance now. He's slowly getting a BKB as well.
He's edging towards it.
It could be worse. They're still in this. They certainly are.
Yeah, Journey
Centaur's got an Invis, and he's walking around the bottom jungle.
Oh, he takes
Ogre
the
Magi,
he takes the bounty. Did the Ogre see that bounty? He might do. No.
Oh, the sentry's down. Ogre Magi sees it.
But he's gone.
Oh, they're gonna get the Ogre.
They're gonna
again.
give it to. They're gonna give it to the Razor. They do give it to the Razor. Ogre goes down. Looks like the Radiant are in a position to try and take a fight.
No,
they're not
the Dire wisely back out. Unless Clockwork's gonna hook in, but his teammates are quite far away. Oh, good little pickup from the Dire, and they're back to farming.
Radiant are playing this a bit lax at the I mean, Dire suddenly just sort of stepped up the aggression. Popped a couple of smokes, found a couple of kills now. Yeah, the top fight, bit disastrous.
Sun needs to find his BKB, I think, before they can fight into that. Because even though they don't have that much hard disable, they have a lot of ways to just kite him around, which is the bane of a carry like that.
I think the good thing for the Dire as well, the Razor, the Sven was at 1.4k net worth ahead of the Razor. He's about 4 to 5k, so the Razor is finding farm, albeit a little bit more slowly, but he is finding farm alongside that Razor as the Sven as well. Oh, Radiant smoke.
And a 5-man smoke.
5-man smoke. Yeah. Looks like they're going to go across to the right-hand side to see the Centaur and the Invoker. The Invoker, probably the more ideal. The Centaur may pop the smoke.
Centaur might be able to get a blink out if he's quick enough.
Oh, the Centaur sees it. No, but he goes back in! And he's silenced.
Oh, he gets silenced.
They jump behind him. They want to go for the Invoker as well.
Oh, the Invoker.
Looks like they're going to get both. They're splitting their wickets.
Down.
Have they got any detection? There goes the smoke.
And that's it.
Smoke.
Well done. Double kill for the Clockwork. Oh, Disruptor.
Disruptor, what are you doing there?
No.
Oh, no.
He's down too.
Was the
that
Death
might
Prophet?
be it.
Is that was the Death Prophet already popped? I don't think it was.
No, it wasn't.
So
they
the creep wave is a little bit far back though. Yeah. That is one good thing. So the Sven has to run all the way back to try and retrieve that.
And Razor is still farming, and so is well, Pugna, I suppose, but it's something. Pugna is going for a Rod of Atos, which is a good item for him. So.
Are they going to try for the high ground? I think they're going to back off.
That farm, I suppose.
The Invoker's up in 10 seconds.
Yeah, there's not enough time.
I think I guess they were quite far away from the Roshan. They could have tried making a beeline for the Roshan, popping the Death Prophet ulti there instead.
Could have, but they would have wanted the pick off on the other side of the map for that.
I would love to see the inventories, but my hotkey isn't working. I don't think any of them have a medallion, a solar crest, anything like that.
Oh no. Let's have a look. Nope. Nothing. No. There's a Yule's on Death Prophet. No. Lion's got completed its Glimmer. Sven's got a Sanguinarious Mask Madness, his Blink.
So
Ogre Magi is he's 900 or 400 gold, sorry, off of Force Staff.
Not too bad. The mobility be quite nice.
Just got his Force, and he's Clockwork's got the money for Blade Mail now.
So
he's just missing the broadsword.
The net worth isn't doing that badly. It looks like it's went up to about 8k in favor of the Radiant. Now it's currently sitting only at 6, so yeah, they're still behind, but they have managed to stop the bleeding.
Do you think the Sanguinarious from Sven was a bit... Should he have gone a BKB instead and just fought with that? Because this might be costing them fights, him just getting kited around a lot now.
He's going for the BK... What, the Sven, did you say?
Well, yeah, he's going for it now.
He's going for it now.
Earlier.
Maybe they felt in quite a comfortable position. I mean, you look... I think we did say it in the draft as well. The Dire team is just full of magic damage. Just going to have a quick pause. AFK.
Well, that doesn't seem like something.
Imagine if one of your teammates is like, "Sorry guys, I'm gonna go grab a sandwich or something," you know, during our qualifying event. So Sorry, comes up. Let's have a look and see if I can. I am devastated that I can't click on units or heroes and I can't switch to them. We'll find out what the issue is. Don't you worry about that. We'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, Razor's actually got his 10-second BKB now, so he might be a bit more relevant in fights. He's going to be able to stay alive a lot longer for sure. And he might actually become a big damage source if he can get a drain off on Sven now. Pugnax finished his Rod of Atos. Disruptor still has knock up mana boots.
Don't worry, I've managed to rebind. I can now view all of the inventory simultaneously, so at least I can see items now.
Oh.
So yeah, what have
wonderful.
we got? The Razor has a BKB as well. That's pretty good. I mean, pretty much
stuff.
He's now completely fine against the Lion, the Ogre, and the Clockwork. If he gets silenced by the Death Prophet, immediately bursts out of it.
There's nothing to really disable him there except for the.
Looks like we've got. Centaur doesn't seem overly happy. Oh, whoa! 1 minute.
Ooh.
Ouch. Bit of a BM here.
I mean.
No stream sniping. It's 5-minute delay, so don't need to worry about it.
You know, horse person isn't easy. Get impatient. Oh well. Okay.
Back into it. Go. Do you think the Centaur probably understands their position they're in? Maybe a little bit agitated.
I mean, of course, when you're playing your best and taking everything seriously, it's going to be a bit frustrating when there's a random pulse in the middle of it. Anyway, there's a 5-man smoke
here it comes. Here. Oh, the Centaur ulti already.
And a stun.
It's just a bit of a whiffed ulti. It gets him into position, but the Centaur's going to die first. Unless they can get the Pugna.
Oh, is he though? No, he stays alive.
No, he's alive. The Clockwork does go down.
Lion, but Lion's going to go down too now.
They've got the Atos and
Limps. Oh no.
They get the Death Prophet.
He limit capes.
Death Prophet's running away.
The Razor, and they don't get anything from. Well, I mean, they get 2 kills, but they don't get anything from all their ults and BKBs there at the end, which is a bit unfortunate.
The Razor tried to pop the BKB and chase the Death Prophet. Unfortunately, that's one hero you were just simply not catching.
Yeah.
Just runs away from him.
Fast.
I think I wish I could check this Disruptor. What level's the Disruptor? He's level 8. How many points? How many points in field does he have? 1.
He has 1 point in static field.
That was it because.
It's because he's level started.
He is quite level. But do you think a 2nd point in Thunderstrike is really that great? I mean, the Death Prophet was caught in the kinetic field then, got away after the 2.6 seconds. I think Razor could have stayed in range, got a lot more damage.
Yeah, and another point in field is good. Ideally, you could take a 2nd point in the shock and then the field, but when you're this far behind in levels, you just have to go for the disable because you're not going to be outputting any damage, really. He's about to hit level 9 now, but he's still so far behind.
Net worth is only 4 to 5k ahead. They are clawing this back slowly but surely. And this getting to that point now where the Sven had a massive item and farm advantage, could run up to supports, 2-3 shot them. This Razor's not starting to catch up, and if this Razor can have 4 to 5 seconds in a fight against this Sven, this Razor's going to suddenly become very terrifying.
Yeah, he can output a lot of damage. That said, he has to be more careful with his BKBs. Because if that's down, he's food again. Like,
good point.
Any damage from Sven and the stuns from left, right, and center, and he's going down.
I think what you need to do, you need one of your team to initiate, start draining them, and you pop your BKB when the drain goes. Oh. Radiant.
Yeah. Radiant are 5-man smoking. They're going to run into the tower range, though, with Sven there.
They see him.
And that's revealed.
And they immediately make a beeline for their tier 2 tower. Yeah.
Get out of there.
Dire Scan reveals them as well. They know they're there. Shouldn't get caught out by this. Shouldn't.
So Dire have a sentry here, but not a ward, so they can't actually see them.
Certainly. The chat, there was a statistic of how many times during the summit that emotes were spammed. And it was something like, I think Virtus Pro got like 17. Overall, it was like 34 times. I think this game we've already had 20.
Oh, at least. Yeah, it's been every chance they get.
I can't wait to see endgame BM. Because, of course, this is the the entry-level round. This is your best of. This is your first bracket. Losing team.
No one's gonna see this, right?
Yeah, no one's gonna see it. No one's really gonna care. We see everything.
Cool. They've Sunstrike Roshan. No one's in there.
Nah. Really weirdly, half an hour and not a single Roshan kill by either team. And there has been some wasted
opportunity. The Radiant haven't
opportunity.
tried for it.
I think they could have with that fight down bottom when they caught out the Invoker and the Centaur and the Disruptor.
I think if Ogre had a medallion, that would. It's a good item for him because it makes him again really, really tanky, and it makes Roshan so quick with the Sven.
He has the Force Staff, and yeah, no.
Oh, Force Staff is great, but why not? I suppose.
No medallion.
Yeah, it just hasn't been a Roshan game.
a medallion went from being this item which like you'd have like 2, maybe even 3 a game because the solar crest is also really good. And now you just don't really see it picked up that much at all. I mean, you definitely don't see it picked up in pubs. It's such an underappreciated item.
It is one of those things that just makes other people on your team a lot better, which is sometimes hard to appreciate. So
Sven showing himself in the mid. We could have a big confrontation here.
Yeah,
30
it's
attacks.
a bit of a song and dance.
Sven took the 30 attack speed over the 20% evasion. I mean, Invoker could always go back for a Bloodthorn, but
he could. But
I mean, an MKB is not something this
bad,
Razor is going to get. Oh, they get the Hex.
Oh, they've gone on the Invoker.
Oh, they overlap.
The hook shot into the back.
The Centaur does
big
save.
Stun from Centaur.
The Invoker is still alive.
Now. He's gonna go down. He's
That's
down.
2 down. Here comes this. Oh my god, the
BKB's
Razor is just gone.
Wow, Sven is just going. Is he gonna find the Pugna? He found the Pugna.
And there he goes.
He's dead. An ultra kill for the Sven there.
That is your push right there. Did they pop the death
Is he going for the Rampage?
He's going for the Rampage. He's gonna get it. He can't. Oh, he gets it.
Rampage. Wow.
Oh, the BM.
And
Here
there
comes
are the
the
emotes.
BM. Oh. And that's it. They call it. That is it. The match is over.
Wow.
That is a GG. They realize this Sven has just gotten too big. Maybe a bit early, but I mean, is it actually going to go through?
Was it an actual GG?
Was it a GG? Yeah. Was it a
casual GG? Doesn't seem like
the game hasn't ended. The game hasn't ended, so.
No, they're still playing.
I think the Radiant was. I think the Radiant was sort of wandering around then, thinking, "Is this game gonna end? Is that a GG?" But they're like, "Okay."
They're doing Roshan now, though.
Yeah, they're like, "Okay, the game isn't over. Roshan
the
time."
Sunstrike
Does reveal it.
They can't get there though, or can they? They're doing this quite slowly, but I don't think they're gonna go for it.
Voker's running. He's going over. They do have the line nearby.
If they could get in here, they will probably take this fight because they're all like half health and some from are low mana.
Lion gets the stun off on 2. They know they're coming now. Are they going to get it in time? The Sven is so close. He backs out. He can't continue.
They're backing out.
They can't do it.
That was a bit interesting. Again, the medallion there would have absolutely.
Yeah, a medallion would have done it. Yeah, you are right. Didn't have the death. They didn't have the Death Prophet ulti as well. That was gone by then.
Yeah, it's up now, but I mean, you don't really want to blow it there anyway. There's a blade mail on the Centaur now.
Bit of damage mitigation. I mean, that last fight just shown how truly farmed and devastating this Sven is. The net worth has now gone right back up to 8k. And the Razor,
he's got a full data list now as well, the Sven.
I think he had it in that fight. I saw those lovely big 1,000 red numbers. Oh, here comes Centaur ulti.
Sven's ulted.
It's a runaway ulti, but the clockwork comes in from the side.
All the cogs.
2 trapped in the cogs. BKB pops. 2 down. 3 down.
Good Invoker combo, but people get out of it.
Invoker is running for his life.
He's gonna Ghost Walk probably, right?
Sunstrike does miss, and he's gonna Ghost Walk.
There it is, the Ghost Walk. But they
I mean, at this point, yeah, you just get the tier 3.
Actually, the creep wave is pushed quite far down mid. They have to wait for that.
They're
backing
off. Yeah, the creep wave is nowhere near. They can't get the mid.
Are they gonna go for Roche again?
I think they're gonna have to finish the Roche.
Still low. Yeah, they can finish it.
Yeah, the Sven's go back in for it now. Yeah, he's gonna get this time. What about the old Sunstrike? Is there gonna be a Sunstrike? No. Bash Lord Roshan, and he's gone.
That's gone. Oh, and the Aegis on the Death Prophet there.
I guess the Sven feels he can't give up the slots.
No, at this point the only thing he can really drop is boots, and if he does, then again he's in danger.
You are just razor bait at that point.
Just walk around him. Okay. Invoker's got his double Forge Spirits. Disruptor.
He went for the double Forge
Still
Spirits.
Doesn't have mana boots. Surely he must have money for mana boots. And it's making me a bit sad watching it.
Who, the
Disruptor, the poor guy.
Oh, it's really sad. The Clockwork Rocket keeps on getting rid of a charge of his raindrop.
It does.
So it's like his items are being eroded away, and he can't help it. That is really sad. I mean, they have got some nice defensive wards out. They're covering their Ancients and their jungle on both sides.
They are, but you gotta do something with that.
Yeah, I don't really know what the Dire can do at this moment of time. Though the problem is they know they're behind.
Sven's net worth lead is fully back, by the way.
And you have to
Look
play
at it.
defensive. You cannot push into this Aegis. Like,
no, you can't. You really can't.
it's not on the Sven's. I mean, if the Death Prophet pops sorority in, then you can pop the Aegis straight away. I mean, the Death Prophet's then going to be damn near useless in the fight afterwards. But this Sven, in that last fight, he popped BKB, ran up to your supports, and just right-clicked them.
Yeah.
The Clockwork did
And
get
honestly,
a very good setup, though.
It was very good, yeah. Invoker managed to delay it a bit, but it was still pretty fatal. And also, the thing is, I don't know if this team can kill a Death Prophet through her ulti with Octarine like this. I doubt it. Octarine, Yules, drums. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks
It's
like
a tough kill,
they're
for
coming
sure.
for the mid push now. 12k net worth, the highest it's been in the game at this point, I believe. It certainly is. Experience approaching the 20k mark. Radiant don't feel confident pushing the high ground though. The waves are constantly being pushed out and they have to go to the sides to try and keep them pushed. A few boots of travel at this point might be quite nice to some of their heroes.
Yeah, I suppose so. What's Ogre Magi doing? What's he working on?
Oh, it's a double damage Sven.
Oh my, that tower's
Backdoor protection.
backdoored.
Yep, no backdoor. One shot the wave. Ah, no crit. What a shame.
The double damage will run out though before the next.
Pause by the
Oh,
Dire
another
side
pause.
this time.
It's by the Dire last. No, sorry, that was by the Radiant.
It was
my
the
bad.
Radiant, yeah. It's
The Lion, I think, froze.
Oh, the BM.
Calling him out.
Oh,
Wait.
stream snipe. Oh no, they're onto us. We gotta get out of here. Okay, so it looks like a bit of a casual
Tea
pause.
break.
The one thing about when it comes to these Americans, you can get quite a bit of salt. Hi, mom. I really hope they didn't watch the stream back because I've got hero item bug, which is apparently quite common, and the fact that the stream didn't actually kick in for 15 minutes. But who is casting this?
Also,
Let's just remain oblivious about that, okay? We're not
yeah,
going to
I
talk
don't
about
know.
that.
Who is?
LD. No,
Sure.
I think LD's a
Probably
lot
like
better
it.
than me. Are they
Oh, Razor has a
unpause?
Hurricane Pike, by the way.
Didn't
They're a
call.
little cheeky unpause there.
They
won.
did, yeah. They didn't go for the. They didn't go for the go. Okay, now they go
Oh,
for the
another
go.
one.
Is that no? They said go.
Oh, okay, here we go.
So
Okay.
but what if the Dire wasn't? Oh, but what
No,
if
no,
the
this
Dire
is
wasn't
Sven
ready?
saying go. This is Sven saying
Yeah,
go.
but it was a BM unpause by the Dire. Now BM unpause by the Radiant. Oh my god! Is this gonna be the game? It's just
I'm getting flashbacks here. Feels too real. But yeah, Razor's finished his Hurricane Pike now, which is going to be a big help for him surviving versus this Sven
I got a quick.
and people in general.
I'll tell you, while it's pause, I'm gonna have a quick look at something. Oh damn it! Don't you do this now?
Let's have a look at buybacks at this point. I think that's worth looking at. Yeah, the only buybacks on the Dire are Invoker, and yeah, that's it. Invoker's the only one with buyback for their team. Razor's bought out. There's a lot of interesting pausing here, and unpausing as well.
Oh look, I can do stats. I didn't realise that.
What do you mean?
The broadcaster toasts you can put up. I didn't know you could do the statistics. Now I do know. I wonder if it was. I wonder if it was. I don't really want to do it, but well, yeah, this is a casual stream, you know.
Throw out, check out a stat.
I'm gonna chuck it out. I'm gonna chuck it out. Ready? Here we go. So
The poop emoji has arisen. Whatever that means.
we'll do this. Yeah. Why not? We'll do it.
Oh, and we're unpausing.
Do you see that on the right?
Yeah. Today I learned Sven hits kinda hard.
He does hit kind of hard. See, this is why we do streams because it's educational.
It's a learning experience.
That's what you need to know. Like this guy hits really hard, or not really hard, kind of hard, just kind of hard.
Yeah. Unless you let him free farm for
not
20
that
minutes, and then he
hard.
hits really hard. How is Sven doing for net worth now?
I'm really surprised
it's
the
only
Dire are
23K.
holding this. The Radiant is so reluctant to go up. I think you need your Sven to pop the Warcry, and I think just go up there and tank the tower, tank the shots, let your creep survive a little bit.
Thing is, there's a lot of magic damage coming
There
in,
is.
and also the damage drain plus the glimpse is. It's a dangerous.
They're
combination.
committing.
There's the
Here we
Death Prophet
go.
ultimate.
They're committing now. So Sven not in the front line. They're just. He wants a counter initiation. They're just going to bait the Death
Yeah,
Prophet.
he wants to get value out of that Blink Dagger. There's the Tornado on Ogre and Death Prophet.
Death Prophet going to back out? No. Did they get at least get a tower?
Cheeky Force Staff. Yeah, they should do.
Shrine for the
She can, just
Dire.
walk, she can walk back up there. She's getting some good lifesteal off of that Octarine Core with the ultimate.
She's getting kind of low, but
using.
the ulti's going to wear off
Is there gonna be
shortly.
a Static Storm? Yeah,
They
there is.
commit the Static Storm.
That's an interesting Static Storm there.
A really late Centaur ulti. They're a bit late to the party, but they are going to go on. The Lion has just gone straight
Clockwork with
away.
a great hook shot.
Oh, the Sven, he's
that.
just chopping them up.
He's used
The Razor
now,
is
but
trying,
he's gonna
but
just go to town.
he just can't. The Razor's getting away. Oh, the light click. He survives,
Oh.
but the Sven is too busy killing your backliners.
Yeah. Moker got out with Ghost Walk, but
Is that the good game? Is
I
that
don't know.
actually the good game this time?
just have a cheeky
Oh,
pull.
BM. Not happy.
Fully quit.
I think that is a rage quit. I think he's had enough.
Coincidence? I think not. Yeah.
GG disband. Yeah, he just left. Oh no, lag.
Yeah. Well, Invoker with a 3-man Tornado. That's
We are
PR
7k.
7. Okay. Well, I mean, that's 2 pairs of racks
Oh.
in here, and it's looking
Yeah.
pretty much over here, unless.
I mean, it's pretty sad. You know, you think.
Invoker can pull out a crazy play.
You think, you know what, we're going to make a team, we're going to try and get to TI, go out in the first round, but...
At least, I mean, they did. Honestly, they could have won it. They were close.
They are draining up the Sven. The Sven could actually go down.
They are. There's good damage coming out. Clockwork gets out.
Far
with a
too
good
much
force
armor.
staff.
Far too much armor.
Death Prophet's still in there. She's got another ulti off. But can they finish her? I think they can, yeah. She's dead.
Not a bad little Invoker
wow,
combo. She
she's
is
so
going to die.
fast. Sven!
Oh, Sven, he's back.
Back in.
1, 2,
Oh my
chop.
god, the crits!
But he's down, but he
Oh
buys
my.
back. No, the Invoker buys back, actually.
Yeah, Invoker buys back. There's no reason for Sven
So,
to.
this Centaur, is this a legit rage quit? Is this lag? What is it?
It's.
Or is it good
was a
game,
very
apparently?
Coincidental
Is it good
piece of
game?
lag. Well, it's a great game. It's
I mean,
wonderful.
that has been GG said by... Okay, that's
yeah,
it.
well, I mean, that's it.
That's
that was
it.
the real good game.
Okay, so apparently if the support
That
say
guy has the
GG,
power.
if the support say GG, that means shit. But if the mid player says GG, that's when it actually is over.
Yeah, mid players to the divas. Alright, well, that was a cool game.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. We need to see if we can sort out these little settings in between. We're going to take a break for about 5-10 minutes while we see if we can get the stream sorted out and see if we can get into the next match. We will go back to that screen that you've been watching for 15 minutes to start of the match, but we will promise you it will change over to the right one this time. So stay tuned, and well, hopefully we're going to have a game which I can actually look at the items, because that would be really good. Anyway, stay tuned. Thank
That
you.
would be lovely. See you soon.